on, everybody? It's Mike from Sunny Slope. So today we're going to be doing the final cut on the yard this year on my brand new BX 2380. It's time to take the deck off. I need to get the deck off so I could put on our front plow, as you can see right there. So I got to get this deck off, and I got to make one last cut before I do that. So I'm going to just do a time lapse. We're going to cut this yard real quick, get all the leaves and stuff chopped up, and then I'm going to show myself trying to pull this deck off and see how hard it is for a first-time person like me to go through that process. So let's get to it. Well, we got the yard done pretty quick. It mows really well. Remember, this is a glorified lawnmower slash subcompact tractor. When you're buying equipment, you have to size it for the property you have. I have about 10 acres here, and this is what was gonna give me the best bang for my buck, because these things are not cheap. They're not cheap at all. So you can't just be buying something because it's cool, it's big, it's large, and it's charged. You're compensating for something, I don't know. Get what you need for the size of your place. That's all I gotta say. This thing is gonna help me move rock. It's gonna help me fix my driveway. It's gonna help me with snow removal, and it's gonna be able to cut my grass with a finishing mower cut. So it hit all the check boxes. So that's why I have this size. If you're wondering why I don't have a big manly tractor, that's why, because I'm not stupid with my money and I'm getting what I need. So let's get down to the shop and get this deck pulled off. All right, we're in the shop, guys. So first things first, they say when you want to take the deck off, you gotta make sure your wheels are flipped up so that deck can sit completely on the concrete. Because this is a drive over deck, and they say you don't want that thing rolling on you when you're trying to get over it. So I'm gonna get underneath there and I'm gonna start disconnecting all this stuff. And pretty self-explanatory. If you want to learn how to go through and pull those pins and everything, this is just more of a time trial to see how fast it takes me. So I'm just going to time lapse it no matter what. If I struggle with it, if I get it in 2 seconds, I'm going to time lapse that and just see how long it really takes me, because I really haven't looked into this. I haven't read the manual on it or anything. I wanted to be blind going into this so I can see how fast I can take this off, or just the average person can take it off who doesn't like to read the instructions or look up how to do it. So it should be interesting. I think I might struggle. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's get to it. Well, there it goes, guys. It was pretty simple. I did go the extra mile, and I took off a few more other things because I have to put that front brace on for the plow. But hey, it's a lot more simpler than putting on a riding lawnmower deck on my John Deere, which takes about 45 minutes. Or I think roughly first time doing this, that time lapse was probably about maybe 10 minutes, if that. Now that I kind of have a flow or know what's going on with this thing, I can do this in probably half that time. So time to go get that plow put on. Well, putting this plow on the front of this tractor looks like it's gonna be pretty simple. Looks like one large pin goes to the front, just hooks right up. So let's see how simple it really is. Guess I'll time lapse this one too so you guys don't get bored. So you can thank me later by subscribing and liking this video. All right, let's get to it. So there I was, trying to strong arm this thing, totally forgetting I have a hydraulic cylinder that lifts that thing up and down. But either way, I figured it out before I threw my back out or busted something. Back to the time lapse. Well, as you see, guys, that was pretty simple. I struggled a little bit because it was on a pallet. If it hadn't been on a pallet, I wouldn't have had to move it around and shimmy it so I could get it in the lugs. But this system, they definitely make it simple. Just pull pins, latch, and lift up. The hydraulic lines, I'm gonna have to zip tie and get those secured out of the way. But yeah, not too bad, especially when it's freezing cold out and you're hurrying and you're trying to get this stuff latched on. One thing I will say is I was told that I could leave that front bracket on there and run my bucket, my front end loader, but he said it'd be tight. So I really like to be able to run my front end loader whenever I want and leave that on there so I don't have to go through putting that back on. But if I had to take it off, it's not that big of a deal because it was really simple to take it off. I would have to say, or put it on, sorry. I would say hardest part, taking the deck off. Not that it was difficult, but as you saw, I cut the grass, so I hit a couple fresh landmines out there, and working around those tires can be a little bit challenging for your gag reflex, I say, but that's no fault but my own. Can't blame Kubota for that. Now, I'm not ready to give a full review on this tractor yet. I've only got about 4 hours of time on it, so I'm not gonna be the one who's just gonna throw it out there and be like, hey, this is what I thought. And it's the same shit video that you get every other time you get someone get a review. And I'm gonna go through the buying experience, the struggles I had, the indecisive on what I wanted to get versus this versus that. What did I need? What did I want? All those struggles, I'll go through all of them. I'll go through the little bit of a story of the purchasing of this tractor and the struggles I had, along with the experience I had with the dealership. Not Kubota's fault, the dealership. And I'll also get into the background of why I didn't get a Mahindra. Not because of Mahindra, because of the dealership. And that story will probably light a fire under a few of you guys, just for the sheer disrespect I had to go through with that. But like I said, dealership, not Mahindra's fault. They do make a good tractor, so I'm not gonna dog them, but I do own a Kubota. This is a BX 2380. So a review on this bad boy is gonna be coming in the near future. Just let me get some hours on it so I can give you a good, honest review and not just pull something out my ass to just throw a video out there and give you my opinion on a guy who just bought a tractor, you know? So, all right, guys, that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode of Sunny Slope Homestead. Thanks, guys.